The reason I'm putting that cover on there, the rocker cover, is so I can flip the motor over without dumping all the oil everywhere, because I want to open the oil pan up and Loctite and torque in the oil squirters, because I'm almost 100% sure I forgot to torque them. I know I tightened them, I know they're in there tight, but I don't have Loctite on them. So let's flip this bad boy over. Oh yeah, that's a lot heavier than it was. Okay, let's get this sucker off. How much of a fight this is going to be, Lord only knows. Oh, there's the Permatex glue and the red art versus the orange RTV. What a difference that is. I'm looking for a hammer. I found a hammer. If you use the black RTV silicone, do not put a ton of force in behind trying to split your pan back, because you will bend your pan. You gotta work it. Work it, baby, work it. Look at that. Still nice and clean. Had some oil dripping into it, which is good. I'm going to set the pan off to the side here, because the whole thing I wanted to hit is these oil squirters down in here, and that's it. That's all I want to get to. Maybe having to roll this motor over left or right, but I'm pretty sure I can get to everything. Alright, I'm going to throw some tunes on. I'm going to get the torque specs. I'm going to torque this head down. I'm going to get the injectors put into it. Get the injector lines and the intake manifold put back on it. Get everything tightened down and get the intake ready. We'll get the cam and the crank set to TDC. We'll get the tensioner and everything put on the front of the motor that you can't see from where you're looking, because it's like right here. I also managed to spill about 10 gallons of motor oil on the floor. So yeah, it's awesome. It's part of life around here. Got to clean up motor oil now, because why not, right? Shit sockets. God, I hate Master Craftsman. I don't know, whatever they are. I also have to torque the camshaft in. Get my manual out. I've already torqued the crankshaft, so the next ones to torque are the head bolts and the cam bolts. So that is what I'm looking for right now. 18 foot-pounds of torque, so 18 foot-pounds on the cam. Number one journal. Where's number one? Number one is 18 and the rest are 13. Cylinder head bolts are 51 foot-pounds and, well, say 51, 55 foot-pounds, thereabouts, with your plus or minus on your torque wrench. I gotta do 3 tightenings. First tightening is to 51 foot-pounds of torque on the pattern. Second time is I mark the head bolts and I turn them 90 degrees on the pattern. Third tightening, all the marked bolts, turn them another 90 degrees in the pattern. So they're suggesting mark all the head bolts at the front this way, so then when you turn them, they end up there, 90 degrees, then they end up all facing this way. Excuse me. The torque rating Excuse me, that was just rude. 51 foot-pounds. It'll do it. She's going to be a fun pull. So you hit 50 in there and 0 here, and then 51 right there. That's supposed to be 51. Now we need a pattern. Come on, you fucking phone. There's my pattern right there. 1, 2, there's the front, because you can see the cam sticking out the front. So we go 1, 2, and then look for the 3. Yeah. So I'm gonna start, but I'm not gonna crank them right to 51 at first. I mean, if I'm very close, it's gonna hit it, and I won't have a choice. But I'm gonna start by slowly working up to it. So I am 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. So like I said, I'm just gonna bring them closer to spec. I'm gonna do that all the way around. That way I can get accustomed to following the pattern. And number 3 is right here. The prettiness that yeah, that guy there, fantastic job. Let's do that. I'll get it off and I'll bring you right back. Okay, here's what Colt Cams did for me. So they ground them. I had to reshim them because they ground them. But he put this coating on. He told me what it was, but I can't remember. But everything got coated in this, all the raw steel. I think he may have coated that too, but I'm not sure. The journals, I mean, if you're watching videos, no, none of the journals were coated. But then he also chamfered. Well, I call it chamfering. He has a proper name for it. All on these edges here, so they're not sharp. You can kind of see how they're edged off. Whoa, where's our light going here? Hello. So every one of them has been edged off. They've all been coated. Even the end up in here was coated. It's not coated in there because it's all a running machine surface, but that was Colt Cams. A new cam, if I could find one, was going to be $850 thereabouts. Plus, I would have to have it shipped to me here, and then it would have cost probably about $1,200 or $1,500. A new cam would have cost a lot more money, and I would still be waiting for it. So putting in a reground cam is great. For your diesel cams, Colt cams, I'm going to put the cover back on. She's got oil. She's got lots of oil. I'll probably add some more oil. I painted the dipstick tube, put the dipstick tube on. I got the, you can't see it down here, the oiler tube for the vacuum pump is on. This is the, for the power steering. All has to go on. I got to go out to the Jeep and look for a bolt for the tensioner here. It's missing one. And then I can put the belt on. I can put all the, you can look up here now. I'll put all the injectors in, and I'm going to order some new glow plugs. I've already got them coming, but I'll put all the injectors in. I'm going to take this piece right here, which is for the water neck. It's the opposite side of the one that goes down. And I'm going to clean that sucker up and polish it too. Because today's like a day that you want to do things that where you sit still. Not really, it's cold. Anyway, so let's get started. I'm going to put my coat on though. So, you know, just so y'all understand. Colt Cams. Hey, if you know the guy's name at Colt Cams, you can't play along. But can you guess the guy's name that owns Colt Cams? I'll let you look a little longer. Don't call him and ask either. That's not fair. That's cheating. You can guess his name. And asking me won't help because, sadly, I forgot. Yeah, I got a long-term, short-term memory. I wanted you to see Colt Camps t-shirts though, because these are just like the coolest. I never got a t-shirt for anybody. I keep getting stickers. I mean, Steve. Hey, John, you know, RADD Cruisers, you know. I'm not saying, I mean, you know, Colt Cams. One time I got a t-shirt. And I got 2 stickers too. I'm still blocking your view. Sorry. My apologies. Okay. That's got that. And look at that. I can actually stand stuff on top of the motor. Haven't been able to do that in a long time. Put my schmucket away. Let's grab 2, 4. Let's grab all 5 of these suckers. So here's my injectors. Yep. It's got to be one that's got to be a sticky bastard. Doesn't want to go in. It's nice. There's no rust on these. There we go. Yippa dabba dabba doo, yappa dabba doo. Sorry, I'm gonna have to get on this side. Now, that looks like it's probably gonna be a lot deeper than I can get with these sockets, because these ones were designed as half. They're fantastic, but they just are not going to reach. So let's put that nut back there for now. I need a deep socket now. I need a deep socket now. I gotta fix a toolbox. We got the drawer fell out. I don't think that's gonna fit. Well, maybe. Maybe not. I can't honestly remember what I used to get these in and out. I might have used a wrench. I do not think I used a metric. Sorry, standard, not metric. But it's always worth checking. I'll be damned. I gotta look up the torque spec. I brought a phone so I can pull up torque specs. You know, why not? Yeah, we're not going to do the exhaust manifold yet. Those are glow plugs. It does say to put them in first, but I can do them after. I'm not worried about that. Installing injection nozzles. 47 foot-pounds of fun and joy. Oh, you just moved, so I'll just throw you there. It's behind you. I need to get past you here. Yeah, we're gonna do this backwards. No, does it do it? 50 foot-pounds to 250. Well, if I set that to the bare minimum, it should be fine. Even though it's 47. I should have the adapter to go up to 1/2 inch versus going down from 1/2 inch to 3/8. Oh, there's my adapter right there that I was looking for. That's brilliant. So 50, 0, and then 7. Just like that. And that's it. Oh. Yeah, that's the one I want. I'll put that guy. And just kick the socket off. The wall is too heavy. I'll have to get a non-impact. What size are we? We are a 13/16, sir. Let's try that again. Oh, sweet. Yeah, that's what I meant for that to happen. Wait for the click. Keep waiting for the click. There's the click. Put the nut back on top. What the hell? There we go. There we go. That's all I want, is just to run them in. Back to the torque wrench. I won't be putting glow plugs in. I will once I get them, of course, but right now it won't get any glow plugs. One, I don't know where they are on the shelf. They gotta be over there because I was pretty good about keeping stuff bagged and tagged. Oh, hey now, quit that. There we go.